So I had Dorothea Dix. She was born on April 4th, 1802 in Maine and died in the summer of 87 in New Jersey. She moved to Boston in 1814 with her wealthy grandmother because her parents had died. So in her early profession, there were limited professions for women because she was a woman, so she couldn't do as much. So she became a school teacher, and she wrote books about how women should have equal rights of education as men, and they made a big impact on where she lived. But she suffered from depression, so she had a hard time teaching. So she started teaching at the East Cambridge Jail Sunday School for women who were mentally diseased. And she noticed that in the jail, women were like prostitutes, drunks, just mentally ill, and they were in really poor conditions in unfurnished places and places with just no heat and bad quality. So she thought that something should be done because these women weren't treated right. So she started taking notes on the people, caretakers, and members, and she started writing a document to give to a legislator. And it was called the Memorial. It drew a lot of attention to the treatment of women in mental asylums and how they were mistreated. So she wrote a treaty of it, and basically she shamed a lot of political leaders because she was very persuasive, and she made them feel bad because she blamed their lack in morals of the women. And in return, she asked for funds for expansion of a hospital. So her dream was to get 5 million acres to make hospitals and new jails for the women so that they would be under better condition. That was in 1848 that she planned that. In 1854, it was passed, but then it was vetoed by the president. So she gave up with that, and she went to Europe. And during her travels, she made many similar documents to the first one she made that represented women. She covered every state east of the Mississippi River. She made 32 hospitals, 15 schools for the blind and feebly minded, and then she made training facilities for nurses. So these are the countries that she traveled to, and she made an impact in the world because she helped better the treatment of women, not only in education but also in mental asylums. That's it.